Hey, what's up you guys? If you're going to be towing a trailer with your Kia Forte, you're going to need trailer wiring. It's required by the law. Let's go ahead and break down that really easy install. You'll need the tools seen here to complete this installation. So our trailer wiring is going to plug into our vehicle's taillights. We're going to need to gain access to the taillight harness behind the paneling. So we're going to start by removing the flooring. Next, we're going to remove the rear threshold panel. It's held in by 3 push pins. And we're going to remove those using a trim panel removal tool. Now that those push pins are removed, we're going to remove our rear threshold panel by just pulling up on it. And then we'll set that aside. So we're going to start by gaining access to our driver's side taillight harness. To pull back on this paneling, we're going to remove these 3 pins using a trim panel removal tool. Now on the bottom of the paneling, we have a screw that we're going to remove using a Phillips screwdriver. Now we're just going to pull back on our paneling. And this gives us access to our taillight harness. Now we're going to disconnect this white harness by pushing down on the tab on the top. Now we're going to take our T connector with the yellow, brown, and red wire, and we're going to plug it right into that harness. Now we're going to take our white wire with our ring terminal, and we're going to ground it underneath our rear threshold panel using the provided self-tapping screw. Now we're going to take our T connector with the green wire and we're going to bring it over to the passenger side and connect it to this taillight, doing the same thing we did on the driver's side. With everything plugged in, before we put everything back together, let's go ahead and show you where you can store your 4-flat harness. If you'd like, you can leave it in your cargo area. You can just leave it in this cargo tray right here and then pull it out of your trunk when you need to tow. Or you can bring it underneath your vehicle and mount it next to your hitch receiver. To do that, we're just going to pull back on our driver's side paneling. And we have this vent right here that we're going to pull our 4-flat harness into to bring it underneath our vehicle. So our grate is too small to let our 4-flat harness go through. So we're just going to cut this little tab right here to make it big enough for our 4-flat harness to fit. Then we'll take our 4-flat harness and we're just going to push it down. Now that we're done in our cargo area, we're going to put everything back together, making sure we keep our trailer wiring behind the panels. Now we're going to take our 4-flat harness and we're going to bring it behind our bumper over our hitch. We're going to bring it right next to our hitch receiver. Now you don't want to leave your 4-flat harness dangling like this because it can drag on the ground and get damaged. So to mount it, we're going to use a 4-flat mounting bracket. It's just going to go right here on the bumper. Now this is not included with our kit, but you can pick it up at your closest U-Haul center or at uhaul.com. We're going to take our 4-flat mounting bracket, we're going to place it on the bumper where we want it to be installed. Then using a 3/16 drill bit, we're going to drill our first hole. Now we're going to take our provided screw and we're going to go behind the bumper and put it into place. Then we'll take our bracket and we'll screw it on. then we'll get it into place. We'll make sure it's nice and square, and then we'll repeat on the second hole. And then we'll tighten it up using a 10mm socket. Now we're going to take our 4-flat harness and we're going to put our dust cover on. Then we're going to bring it into our bracket. And then we'll put the dust cover on. All right, so that wraps up our install and our video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this product, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with a U-Haul Hitch professional, you can visit your closest U-Haul Hitch center, or you can visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. Thank you.